Today we're diving into a surprisingly vibrant topic, papaya seeds. These tiny little gems, when used right, can be a powerhouse for your health, whether raw or dried.
Mm-hmm. So what's the scoop on them? I mean, how do you actually incorporate papaya seeds into your diet practically?
Oh, it's pretty interesting. Basically, you can use raw papaya seeds by adding about a tablespoon to a smoothie, sprinkling a few over your salad, or even tossing them over soups and roasted veggies. They pack a nutritional punch with antioxidants and heart-healthy vitamins.
Right. That sounds almost like a superfood upgrade for your meals. But I'm curious, aren't they super bitter? Wouldn't that overpower the dish?
Yeah, you're right. Raw papaya seeds do have a strong, bitter flavor. One clever trick is to pair them with something sweet, like honey, or balance them with other robust ingredients. It's all about easing into that taste. For instance, if you're new to them, you start with 1 or 2 seeds a day and gradually
Mm-hmm.
work your way up to a teaspoon daily.
So it's like slowly training your palate? But what if someone prefers a more subtle flavor profile while still getting the benefits?
Great point. That's where drying and grinding comes in. You dry the seeds, usually in a low oven, around 150 degrees Celsius for a couple of hours until they're hard, and then grind them up. You can use that powder as a spice substitute, like a replacement for black pepper, or even a dash of cinnamon in baked goods. It's like having a tropical twist in your spice rack.
Yep. So, it's almost like a multi tool for your kitchen, huh? I mean, you can toss them on salads, mix them into marinades, or even blend them into a hot sauce.
Exactly. I mean, you can make a whole array of condiments. I love the idea of using them to create a Hawaiian-inspired dressing. Think about using rice vinegar, a bit of canola oil, a sweet onion. It's like mixing a tropical vacation into your salad dressing.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely refreshing. And if you think about it, it's not just about flavor, is it? There's a considerable health angle here, too.
Right, absolutely. Papaya seeds are known to aid digestion and even help in lowering cholesterol. Plus, there's research suggesting potential benefits for diabetic heart health. However, one cautionary note is that if you're pregnant, definitely stick to ripe papayas because unripe ones can have compounds that might induce contractions.
Mm-hmm. I see. So there's a bit of a balancing act between enjoying the health benefits and being careful in certain physiological conditions. But what about using papaya seeds in a marinade for meats? How does that change the flavor profile?
Oh, that's a neat trick. When you blend papaya seeds with garlic, coconut cream, cilantro, ginger, and even a bit of citrus zest, you get a marinade that tenderizes the meat wonderfully while adding a tart, spicy kick. It's like a tongue-tingling tropical punch to your
Right.
steak or chicken that you wouldn't expect.
That does sound fascinating. But let me challenge something here. Some folks might say that all this complexity with papaya seeds is just overhyped. Are these benefits really that significant, or is this just a culinary trend?
I get that skepticism, truly, but think of it like any gourmet ingredient that takes a bit of getting used to, like truffles or even anchovies. The nutritional facts, backed by credible sources like NIH studies and research articles, do show promising benefits. Still, it's important to ease into them, starting with minimal amounts so your digestive system can adjust. So it's a bit of both culinary art and solid nutritional science.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. And I guess if you love experimenting in the kitchen, it's like having a secret weapon that not only adds flavor but also amps up your health profile.
That's exactly it. And let's not forget the versatility. You've got your raw seeds for that direct nutrient intake, dried ones for a punch when ground into a spice mix, and then the creative juices flowing with marinades and sauces. The article breaks down each method step by step, making it accessible even for someone who doesn't consider themselves a culinary expert.
Right. Plus, it seems like it's not just about flavor. There are layers of benefits like aiding digestion, lowering cholesterol, and even potential parasite cleansing properties. That's a pretty broad spectrum of health perks from a simple seed.
Absolutely, it's like almost nature's own multivitamin. And it dovetails into a larger trend of looking at every part of a fruit as beneficial rather than just discarding what appears to be waste. I mean, who would have thought those little seeds could be such a game changer?
Yeah, for sure. I actually think it might inspire people to rethink the way they discard things in their kitchens. But here's a thought. If someone is new to this, could the bitterness be a deal breaker, despite the benefits?
It's a valid concern. That initial bitter note can be daunting, but the article even offers a workaround. Pairing the seeds with honey, or incorporating them in a smoothie, or dressing where other flavors can mask the bitterness. It's like gradually introducing a friend to something awesome. They might be skeptical at first, but come around once they experience the benefits.
Mm-hmm. Got it. And the process seems pretty straightforward too, right? I mean, you just scoop them out, rinse, dry, and grind if necessary.
Exactly. The practical steps are well laid out. You slice your papaya, extract the seeds, rinse to remove the sticky membrane, and then either consume them raw or dry them out in a low oven. The drying process is meticulous to ensure the seeds aren't left with too much moisture, which could make them spoil faster. It sounds methodical, but is quite doable at home.
Right. It truly empowers home cooks, doesn't it? Not only do you get to innovate in the kitchen, but you can also take advantage of a food item that might otherwise just get tossed aside.
Exactly, that's the beauty of it. And it's not just for the adventurous eaters. It's a way to make every part of your food count and also experiment with flavors unique to tropical cuisine.
Mm-hmm. I think I'll definitely be on the lookout for papayas next time I'm at the market. There's a sort of allure about using every bit of the fruit, right?
Totally. And think about it, this approach could even lead to a whole new series of recipes, from tangy hot sauces to sumptuous marinades and beyond. The article really opens up possibilities.
Yep, it sure does. Before we wrap up, do you have any final tips for someone who wants to try it?
Definitely. Start small, perhaps with just 1 or 2 seeds daily. And if you're new to it, blend them into a smoothie first. Eventually, try them in other dishes like a marinade or as a spice rub. And always ensure to dry and store them properly if you're planning to grind them, so the flavor stays fresh for eons. Or, well, several years in an airtight container.
Right. Excellent advice. It's like discovering a secret culinary superpower. Thanks for unpacking the wonders of papaya seeds with me today. It's been enlightening and pretty fun too.
Absolutely. Thanks for the engaging questions. It's amazing how such a tiny seed can pack so many benefits and creative potential. Until next time, keep exploring those unique flavors and healthy twists.
Yeah,